Wednesday night baseball coming your way from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Eric Harris gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, number 7.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He had exactly 100 RBIs, and if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Man at first for him following the one-out single. The 0-1 on its way. That's popped up out towards short right field. Tomlinson has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Todd.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
He waits. Now the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Number 22. He's got it, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. James Shields, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, I'm curious about what's in the tank for him. Last game, he pitched deep into the game, pitched into the 8th inning and got the win. But back-to-back starts, I don't know if he has the stamina or not. We'll see if he can go as deep in this one as well.
Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Willie Mays.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Into the box now, number 15. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come. If he can continue to learn and develop, he looks good to me.
Into the box, Jake Taylor, bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Down and away, ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want to be consistent, pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
Hit for short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it. E6 all the way.
Into the box now, Roger Doran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One 0 count. Here it is. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-1. Set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball three.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now at the plate, number 22. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. From the stretch. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Fouled straight back. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Batting 6,
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Stepping in now, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One and 0 pitch on the way. High pop up. Frazier is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tribe turned away in the first. We played one in Cleveland with no score. Standing in, Giovanni Soto. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Giovanni Soto.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. The catcher's the key guy here. He does such a great job of blocking, directing traffic, but the biggest thing he does so well, the throws from the outfield, catching it and applying the tag. He's the leader of this defense.
And here's Tyler Saladino. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Fastball in there for a called strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Ready on 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Coming to the plate now, Donnie Larson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Larson.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, he hasn't been able to get comfortable, Matt. That's what's happening right here. He's back in the stretch again. The first inning, he spent the whole inning in the stretch. It seemed like he ended it with the bases loaded. Right here, a leadoff single puts him right back in the stretch here in the second.
So digging in now, Sammy Huffman. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Tomlinson.
Stepping into the box, Dale Tomlinson. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
One and two, here it comes. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy, and years later, we know why.
Ready for another chance? Willie Mays, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And there's ball one. From the belt, the pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The batter, number 15.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, number 15. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And a second run is across. And a relay to the plate. And Soto's tag will be applied too late. He's in there at home.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One-0 count. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Ready with the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 3 runs already home here. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Third baseman, Roger Doran.
In now, Roger Doran, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First and second now, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Well, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I kind of hope he doesn't drive one out of the ballpark or in the gap. Maybe just walk, because I'm looking at the on-deck circle. You got the big slugger on the on-deck circle. I want to see him take a chance at a granny.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Now batting.
What's the saying?
Number 22.
When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 22. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Garcia. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Now batting.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside,
Van
jams
Dyke.
him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the box now, Lee Van Dyke, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Next pitch for Shields will be number 64 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Now a pitch popped up. Back behind short. He's going to be kicking himself. Anderson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box, Donnie Larson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. And this is in the dirt, but Soto's able to knock it down. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Soto is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We've played 2 full. The Indians on top, 4-0. At the plate, Jacob May. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Tomlinson waits on it, 1 away. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. At the plate, Carlos Sanchez. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Digging in for his second at bat, Tim Anderson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Sammy Huffman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Huffman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here comes the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Willie busting back in and challenging. This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Striding in once again, Dale Tomlinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Ready for another shot now. Willie Mays, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Digging in and looking for more, number 15. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Shields pauses. First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. From the stretch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And there's ball 2 now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-1 on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Another try at 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Taylor.
Digging in once again, Jake Taylor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard ground ball to third, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Now to the plate, Melky Cabrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Melky Cabrera.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 delivery. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Squared that one up just a little late. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
1 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners on first with 1 down. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hard hit to first. He's right there. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Ready once again, Roger Doran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Roger Doran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, number 22. As Shields starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Lee Van Dyke. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but foul. Here it is on 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
4 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another full count pitch home. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Giovanni Soto. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Soto.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit hard towards center, and Soto's aboard. He's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He's got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
And here's Tyler Saladino, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He swings and grounds it to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Into the box now, Jacob May. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Carlos Sanchez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. White Sox strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Donnie Larson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Donnie Larson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses ball one.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sammy Huffman.
Stepping in, Sammy Huffman. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a ball, 1-0. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Well, that tells me we're going to have a bullpen game. You know, I'm looking at maybe tops 115, 120. That's a lot in one game, so we're going to be in the pen pretty soon.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Dale Tomlinson. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And that's going to be all for James Shields. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Michael Inoa is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Michael Inoa.
Willie Mays will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
3-0 now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
15.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So stepping in, number 15. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, May. And that retires the side. Indians strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
On the ground up the middle. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
Striding in once again, Jose Abreu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And Todd Frazier on deck will have a chance to bat this inning.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Digging in to try it again, Todd Frazier, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
From the stretch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Taylor will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Indians 4 and the White Sox nothing. Digging in once again, Jake Taylor. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jake Taylor.
And he just misses with a curveball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Standing in now, Roger Doran in the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. One and one. Here it comes. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Stepping in now, number 22. And that's through for a base hit. Doran is on his way home. In to score the runner from second.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Van Dyke.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner's back. In now, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
The 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there.
Johnny
Down in the
Larson.
zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box, Johnny Larson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready for another shot now, Sammy Huffman. And that's in there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
One and one, here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cabrera's after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ready once again, Giovanni Soto. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Giovanni Soto.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And here's Tyler Saladino. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Mays. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting.
And I'm sure the manager is just
15.
fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, number 15. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Now at the plate, Jake Taylor. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Now the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A man at third with one away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Roger Doran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Trying to count 2-2.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Jacob May. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number
Well,
5.
these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their
Carlos
hometown starter.
Sanchez.
As we give you a look at the numbers here, a big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And the pitch. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Van Dyke will wait on it, and there's the second out of the inning. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's running out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over to the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Taylor corrals it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Stepping into the box, Melky Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in, number
Leading off with a
22.
drive,
On the night, he's
first
2 for 4
baseman,
with a pair of
number
singles.
22.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Swung out and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
So
left
coming
fielder,
to the plate, Lee Van Dyke. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into center field. May is under this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting. Second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Now at the plate, Donnie Larson. Hit hard but foul. Two out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Scorched to third. Frazier is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. And they hold a 7-0 lead. A nice look there at downtown Cleveland's skyline from the Cuyahoga River just outside Progressive Field, where we're set for the 9th inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. This ball will be chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Foul back. Now another 1-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
The catcher, number 18, Giovanni Soto.
Into the box now, Giovanni Soto. He went down on strikes last time up. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Set to deal on 2-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler Saladino.
Digging in now, Tyler Saladino. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he connects there, and now the Shies
with a complete game shutout.
A 7-0 present. MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.